Ramirez, your host of Stand Out and Grow. I want to help your business stand out, survive, succeed, and grow. Building your business is really, really hard. And knowing what marketing and advertising tools you need to help you become successful is extremely confusing. After 30 years of working with thousands of businesses, I am here to help you make good business decisions. I want to help you understand the programs that are available to you so that you can stand out, survive, succeed, and grow. So let's get started. Hey there, this is Kat Ramirez, CEO and founder of adBidtise and #SocialBuzz. So excited to have you join me today. If you are not familiar with my programs, I help businesses stand out and grow. Today I have a special guest that is going to speak about the awesome things they're doing for veterans, and I'm so happy to have Nick join me. But before I get into that, if you have any questions, please drop me a comment below. I will get your comments and we'll respond to them as we get them. This is social media. So social media is about engagement and about commenting and sharing and thumbs up and tagging anybody that you find will find this information relevant for them. And so let me, without further ado, bring my guest on, Nick Valentine, as I try to maneuver this and not make any mistakes. Hey, Nick.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
I am good. And I'm so very thankful to have you join me. You are CEO and founder of Operation Phantom Support. Can you tell us a little bit about you, Nick?
Okay. All right. So first, I am a 20-year retired U.S. Army veteran. I was a medic. I did 6 deployments. I retired right outside of Fort Hood and just decided to stay here and live here because I was tired of moving. So I stayed here. So that's what I did. And that's kind of it.
Where's here?
Fort Hood, Texas. So we're in Central Texas, about an hour north of Austin.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of Texas. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
No, you're good. You're good.
That was your background.
My background is, like I said, 20 years in the Army. I was a medic. We did 6 deployments. Spent a lot of time in different assignments all over the country. I was stationed in Hawaii, California, Washington, D.C., Texas. So all over. I did time in Egypt. I did time overseas. So different things. Had a lot of fun in my time in my Army. But when I got to 20 years, my wife said, that's enough. And I said, yes, ma'am. And I went and turned in my paperwork to retire because I know where my bread is buttered. You know what I mean? So I said, okay, babe. So I got out. And then I started Operation Phantom Support about 1.5 years after I got out of the Army. And I've been helping soldiers and veterans ever since.
Okay, so what is Operation Phantom Support?
So first of all, Operation Phantom Support, the reason it's named that is because we're right outside of Fort Hood, and Fort Hood are called the Phantom Warriors. So we wanted to kind of connect the two together so they understood what we were about. But what we do is we help active duty military veterans and first responders and all their family members with day-to-day living assistance. So we provide things like we have a food pantry, we have a free birthday cake program, Christmas toys, backpack for school, car repair, tire replacement. We have an adult special needs program for families who have children who have phased out of school that are special needs but don't have anywhere to go now. So we have a program built in for them too. So we just try to do as much as we can for the families that live in Fort Hood and in the surrounding areas to just help their lives and make it a little easier, make them stretch their money out a little bit more and make things a little simpler for themselves. So that's the biggest purpose of what we do.
And now, how long have you been doing this?
We opened in 2014. So we've been going about 6.5 years now. So we've been jamming right along. Yeah.
And then why did you start this? What was the whole mantra behind this?
Well, honestly, I started it because I didn't really want to get out of the Army, but my wife wanted me out, so I got out. I was following orders. But I just wanted to kind of keep paying it forward for the guys and gals that are still serving their country and making those sacrifices, and also take care of the veterans that live in this area that might be struggling a little bit. And I just wanted to do something to give back. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm always continually giving back to those that are willing to sacrifice their life for our country and the way we live, and understand that there's things that are more important in life than my needs. So kind of my mindset about things in life. It's more important to help other people than it is to help myself. So that's just kind of how I've always been my whole life. So yeah.
Now, how do you get the those aha moments every time that you're doing what you're doing? Because I know you get them, and I know that there's a lot of them.
I honestly do. We do a lot of good. We make a lot of happy people. There's a lot of hugging here. Well, not now because of COVID, but before COVID, there was a lot of hugging and people just excited to see each other. All my volunteers that are here working at the charity, and then the people that come in, they just build relationships. And it, one of my things about starting a nonprofit, I think any nonprofit has an obligation to try to make the community that they're in a little bit better. And I think that's been my biggest thing is I just want to make this community stronger, where we can count on each other, we can look out for each other, we can take care of each other. And if we can do those things together, then it makes our environment better. It makes our kids grow up better, safer, smarter, all that other stuff. So it just kind of ties into one big whole package of what I was trying to accomplish when I did this. And I think I'm getting there. I mean, I got to be honest, every day when we have our pantries, about 500 to 600 families come through to get food assistance. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. So it's a good feeling when I go home. I know I helped a lot of families. That our group helped a lot of families that day. So you can go home feeling really good about yourself that you didn't have expectations for them. You didn't judge anybody. You just helped them. That's it. You're just helping. So, and that's what I teach my volunteers and my staff. It's not about our outcome. It's about their need and their outcome. And if they're feeling good and they leave and they're happy and then we did our job and we did what we're supposed to do for this community. So that's what we strive for.
Right. No, that sounds very beautiful. I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how do the veterans find out about your organization?
Well, primarily we have a Facebook page and of course a website and those things. And now I'm going to back up a little bit. Our nonprofit's a little bit different than most nonprofits. We're not a basic standard, you get things from free for us. That's not how I built it. Because being a soldier, I knew that pride can get in the way of people asking for help, especially soldiers and things like that. So I built this nonprofit in the format that all of us chip in to help each other. So I ask all soldiers and veterans that need to chip in $20 once a month. They only do it once a month. And then they can use all our programs, all our services as much as they need to use them as long as they're available. So that's the driving factor, because what I try to show is that we're a community. The only way our community can help each other is we all chip in a little bit.
Yep.
So what I try to become is just the conduit where people chip in, and then I push all the money back out to them in these different formats of programs to help their families. And 99.9% of them appreciate it and do it. You always got that certain percentage of people that always feel entitled or whatever, even if they're veterans. So yep. I mean, I deal with that from time to time, but the good so much outweigh the bad that it's just such a good lifestyle, such a good feeling when I go home from work every day. It's not like a 9-to-5 job when you go home and you're just like, man, I'm tired of that, looking at that same person. It's not here. It's so different. I mean, you do get frustrated here, don't get me wrong, but your frustrations don't come from the actual work environment. It comes from abscesses that come in after you from work type things. It's a little different, but I enjoy it. I love it to death. I love people and I love helping people. And we're not, we don't judge anybody here. We don't judge anybody. I don't care what your rank is, whether you deployed or not, anything. If you need help, we want to help you. That's all I want to do is help your family. So that's kind of our attitude.
Now, does your season vary? Do you see that there's fluctuation in your season as far as the need to help out or, anything like that?
There's not really a fluctuation of need because we're at one of the largest military bases in the country. Right outside 5 minutes from my door is the largest military base in the country. It's got 36,000 soldiers on active duty. Wow. And there's 100,000 veterans that live within a 25-mile radius of Fort Hood. So you're talking 140,000 people-ish that are always in some type of need. Yep. The food part of it, and I'll tell you this, Feeding America did a study back in 2014 that said one out of every 4 active duty military member needs help with food every month, and 1 out of every 5 veterans. So that means just on Fort Hood alone, that means about 12,000 soldiers a month are struggling to put enough food on the table. So even if you just put that number, that's 12,000 families every month that I'm trying to help, put food on the table. And we assist about 4,000 a month. That's our average. It's about 4,000 soldiers and veterans that come get food from us. So we're still not even at the number we need to be at to really make sure we're making the best impact. But a big part of it is social media, advertising, because I don't spend the money that's donated to me on advertising. I don't spend the money on that stuff. We do it by word of mouth, and we go on base and we talk to people and stuff. So we try to have people talk about it more than we do, because I don't want people to think the money they're donating is getting wasted on or used on things that aren't benefiting the family. So we try to make sure that 99% of the money we get donated goes back to the family, so that they know when they donate here, they know where the money's going. Not like some of these bigger organizations where you don't really know where the money's going. And you also know the CEO there is making $800,000 a year. And then that's a lot of families that could have been helped. That's $36,000 a month kind of thing. So I look at it like that. I mean, I don't even pay myself here. I don't take a paycheck. I I have employees that I pay. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you have to have employees because volunteers can't do everything, even though they're wonderful, but can't do everything, right? So I do have volunteers that I have to pay, but I also have other income streams that come in for that to help with that. I have different businesses that I've started that I actually put the money from those businesses into my nonprofit so that we can support it and continue to run. So that's what we do.
Right. And you guys have some video documentation of how you help people, right? Because I know I've seen.
Yeah, right on our Facebook page, actually. You guys, Social Buzz, you guys are amazing, by the way. Social Buzz, your team went in and built a video out for us. It had a huge impact on us because it's got one of the guys that we've helped, who's been with us for a while, but we kind of changed his life because just being available for him and making us available. That's the thing I think people understand. It's just the availability of us being here. It's what makes us really good because we're here if you need us. If you don't need us, great. You know, do what you're doing. But if you are in need, we are here if you need us. So that's kind of the attitude. But yeah, your team at Social Buzz has been amazing. They've taken a lot off my plate, God bless them. So that's helped me a lot. So yeah.
Yeah. So we have a few comments, so I have to do some shout outs and thank people for watching. David Ramsey says, cheers, y'all, no judgment, love and help. Martin P says, excellent mindset and action set that can change the world. So he's very thankful that. And then David also adds, it's true, retired 2 years ago, about fell on my face, but pull through no matter how ready you are. Hanging up the uniform after 20 years is tough stuff.
It is, brother. Trust me. I remember that. It took me about 6 years to get my feet under me, so I'm feeling you, brother.
Yeah. So he's disabled. That was how, but now he says, with God, you know, and God bless you, love this. That's awesome. Yeah. So you are doing some amazing things, Nick. Yep. And the other thing is, though, that you do have sponsors, right? There are opportunities for businesses to help out because, I mean, you guys are doing some big, big things.
Yeah, we try. We have two business sponsors right now. One of them is a friend of mine. He runs a business that helps military people too, but he donates $100 a month to help us because we also promote him on our social media and our website and all that stuff. So there are opportunities out there. If you own a business and you'd like to sponsor us, we do things for you too. We share you on our social media. We share you in different venues. I have access to about 100,000 people on social media, so I get a lot of visual stuff out there for you as far as what you're doing if you want to become a sponsor for us, and you can do that right on our webpage. But yeah, we do have some local companies around here that support us pretty significantly. They step up when we need it. If we run into a problem, they're there usually 100% because Fort Hood is a huge military community anyway. So they know, we've won nonprofit of the year. We've won small business of the year here in the chambers of commerce and stuff. So people realize what we're doing in the community. So that's another benefit to what we do here is that people realize what we're doing. So it helps us. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, I know you just launched a new program, so I want you to talk about the new program.
Yep, I just launched another company. It's called Combat Boxes. It's what it is. It's a subscription-based box program, just like you get like Dollar Shave Club or any of those other things where you spend so much a month and then we send you around. But the difference with this is, and the reason why I started this was so I wanted to help my fellow veterans because I'm in the Vetrepreneur tribe on Facebook, and there's about 14,000 veterans in there. And I was trying to come up with, how can I help these guys and gals that have helped me so much by just giving me advice or just reaching out there and being there for me? There's got to be something I can do. And I said, you know what? A lot of these guys got products, and they're probably having a hard time selling a lot of their products to different people. I said, well, what's a way, Nick, that I can build out a program that can help them get their product in front of people that maybe might not ever see their product? So I said, you know what? Because my wife gets a makeup subscription box at home every month. My wife and my two daughters, every month they get. I'm like, these son of bitches are making a lot of money off me. And but my wife and kids love the makeup when they get it. They get a different type of makeup. So they get excited. And I said, well, you know what? What if I did that for the veteran? I only carried veteran brands. I only carried their products. And then we ship out stuff. We get subscriptions and I ship stuff, put information about their business in the box. We give them affiliate codes so they can make some money off selling boxes for me. I said, you know what? I can do this. I got a team of people here that can help me do this. I got a guy to help me build the website, that kind of thing. So I said, all right, let's see what we can do. And then boom, it took off. And right now I think I'm up to 12 or 15 vendors.
Okay, awesome.
They're all chipping in. So I didn't probably, you can see back here in the back. Oop, I spun the wrong way. Yep. The box is right here. So this is one of our boxes. It's already getting pre-packed out. So it's got a whole bunch of stuff in it already. I'm going to be sending you a box, Kat, so you can do an unboxing for me.
Okay.
So you can open it and do a video for me and say, hey, this is one of Combat Box's boxes. Check it out. So, but what we're trying to do is I'm trying to help fellow veterans. We have a multitude of different levels of boxes because subscription boxes come at different levels. Right now we're promoting them at $19.99 for the $29.99 boxes, only $19.99 for our launch. But you get between $30 and $60 worth of product in that box, even though you're only paying $20 for it. So you're doubling your money you're putting into me. But I'm doing that so we can get your product, see some product out in front of you that you may not have seen before. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Because like, for instance, I have in here is a box. I'm just going to do a little quick Let's just do this, all right? So basically, this is one of my products from one of my businesses that are in the boxes. I actually have some business in the box too. But see, when you get it, you get this. And check this out. This is the coolest thing ever. So you open this up.
Oh, nice.
It looks like a bullet, but it's a thermos.
Nice.
Hot or cold liquids.
Oh my God, Nick, my boyfriend would love that.
Right. So you think about this. So if you ordered a box, you get it. You get it open up. Everything's still going to be boxed up new, like it wasn't like when the product is sold to you. And then you could give it to a friend. Like my wife bought one for her brother because her nephew, because her nephew's a veteran. So she ordered him a subscription box that he'll get one of these every month. And then I got other things too. Like I got this. This is a shot glass made out of an A10 Warthog round. It's a 30 mic round that's made into a shot glass. So all kinds of cool little things like that will be in the box. All of it. I got soap. I got all kinds of different neat little things. And every month you get a different thing but they're all from veteran-owned businesses.
Yes.
So then there'll also be information in a little 3x5 card. There'll be in where you can get all this stuff. So you can go to their website, check it out, and there'll be codes. And there's also going to be contests that we're going to run. Like if you got a box, you say, okay, I'm going to sign up for the contest. Then you just got to go to everybody's page that was in your box, like them and share them on Facebook. You earn points. And then I send you something from Combat Boxes saying, thank you for completing the contest. You get a free t-shirt or a hat or a coffee cup or something from us. So we're doing everything we can because one of my biggest things in life has always been about us as soldiers and veterans is, if we don't support each other first, we're not going to get the support we need. Because if you can't lean on your fellow vet for something you need and they're not there for you, then we got to really look at what's our mindset. You know what I mean? Like, because as a veteran, there's not one veteran that comes in this building that doesn't come for help that I don't stop what I'm doing to help make sure they get guidance to where they got to get to or help them, because we got to be there for each other. We're the 1%ers, you know what I'm saying? As we like to say out loud to everybody. But doing something like the Combat Boxes helps me understand that, hey, this is another way I can help my fellow veterans. You know what I'm saying? I only ask here's the thing too, if you happen to be a veteran out there listening and you own a product, you just go to our combatboxes.com website. There's an application for vendors on there. Fill it out. The way it works is when you become a vendor with me, I ask you to put a little skin in the game. So I ask you to send me up to $200 to $500 worth of product of yours at your cost, not at your retail price. And then the following month, I order it from you and pay you that much money for that. So you send me the material. But that way, you're only out of pocket one time with me, and then your product's in my boxes forever. And as long as you want to keep sending me your product, we can get it out there and help you promote it. So that's what the hope is that we get enough vendors, which I already probably have enough vendors. I think I got potentially 25 vendors right now. Just about 12 of them have confirmed everything with me, though. But so we're building out right now. November will be a great month. We're going to get a lot of boxes out. Hopefully a lot of people like them. We're going to send boxes out to certain individuals like yourself, Kat, that can do an opening for me and then send it to us so we can put it on Facebook and people can see that, hey, I got this box. I'm going to check this out. Boom. Here, go www.combatboxes.com and order yours and then help them out. Because it's only helping veteran businesses.
I think that is super awesome. I love the idea. And again, just to reiterate, so if you are a veteran-owned business, you should probably check it out and find out more information. If Nick is packed, at least maybe there's a waiting list and he can reach out to you.
I ain't packed. I'll make it happen. If you want to get my box, I'll make it happen. So just reach out to us, email us. I'll make a call to you. I'll physically call you on the phone and talk to you one-on-one just to kind of work you through it so you get a really complete understanding of how it works so you feel really confident. Plus, I send you an agreement that you're going to read through anyway and sign it, make sure we're good on the legal side of it to protect you and to protect me. But it's not really like that. It's just more about, hey, we're making an agreement to help each other out kind of thing. But the point is, I'll take the time to talk to you one-on-one if that's what you need. You just got to let me know you want to talk to me about it. We'll definitely reach out to you to talk to you about it for sure. Right.
Now, what's the goal? Because you said the launch date is November 1st. What's the goal? How many do you want to sell by, let's say the end of Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever? These are great Christmas gifts, by the way.
I'm telling you, bro. I mean, seriously, because you're going to get so much different products.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to get one box a month, so you get at least 2 boxes you would get by December. So you have a whole bunch of little gifts you give out to friends or family or whatever in the time period. But anyway, our goal is to have 500 subscriptions by the end of December.
Okay.
Our goal is to get to 500. Now, right now, we're at about 15, I think, right now.
That's a good start.
Well, we literally just opened it up this week. So it's a good start. We want to get to 500 because 500, that means I can bring on 2 employees to help manage the whole stuff. And then I'll have enough money to pay them every month. and I won't have to do it myself personally. I'll be able to train them up and then hand it over to them and let them run it for me, because I got a lot on my plate as it is. But yeah, we're super excited. We think it's going to be a very beneficial thing to a lot of veteran businesses, and we're helping them. We're hoping to get in Cranky Candles and Maxwell soaps and a whole bunch of different companies that we can add some really unique things in there. We also have a female only box. It's called our female hero box. Only female veteran product in that box. We also have nonprofit boxes. Every month we pick a different veteran nonprofit, and that nonprofit, out of that $29 for that box, the nonprofit gets 20 of it. We only keep $9. The nonprofit gets $20. Everybody who orders that box. We also have a mystery box every quarter, so you can order a mystery box where you could get anything. There could be a $100 item in there, a $200 item in there. So we have mystery boxes going out. Right. So there's a lot and we're getting ready to start a collector's box where it's going to be like all collector type items, like comic books or figurine, things that are collectible items. So we're going to start a box like that too eventually. I'm building that out right now with Grant. He's one of the guys I met in the tribe. He's got his own comic book company.
Oh, wow.
Because they're collectibles, it's kind of not the same length. So we're trying to figure out a way that we can do collectible type items in a box. It could be anything from figurines to comic books to whatever, but something that would have value to it later versus just an item you would get, from bar soap or something. But yeah, so we're trying to do everything we can to accommodate as many veteran businesses as we can. And that's what we're trying to do, is just help my fellow veterans that have businesses that sell product, help them get their product in front of me. I'm going to have coffee in there. There's going to be all kinds of different stuff in these boxes. So it's going to be crazy. You're going to be real excited about getting them. Yeah.
I think that sounds like a great deal. Hey, so I did the math because I am a numbers kind of girl, and I'm going to help you. So basically 8 weeks from now till Christmas it's 8 weeks, literally just about 8 weeks.
I know. That's scary enough, isn't it? 8 weeks.
So you're going to need to sell 62 boxes on average a week.
I know.
So that's okay. So whoever is watching, listening, whoever's out there, okay? Mm-hmm. Like, this is not just for Nick. This is for veterans. This is for the veteran businesses. This is a great product to really support. And it's a win-win because these are Christmas gifts,
Yeah. Potential Christmas gift big time. And everybody out there needs to understand, I didn't build this company to make money for myself. I did this to help fellow veterans, because all the money that I make, any money that I make off it, I'm going to reinvest in my nonprofit. I'm telling y'all flat out. I'm going to make enough money where I can hire a couple employees, and they're going to be either veterans or veteran spouses or soldier spouses that are going to work for me. So I'm going to hire military somebody to work for me too. So I'm very strict about that. I only hire veterans or veteran spouses. So
I'm going to put, let me put the banner up.
Banner. All right. Banner's good.
What is the website?
www.combatboxes.com.
Combat?
Combatboxes, all one word, .com.
And it's boxes with an S?
Yep, with an S.
Okay. So I will put this up. Let's see if it shows up. Yeah. Okay. So nobody has an excuse not to help and support, because I have the Combat Boxes URL up for you to see. It's a screenshot. This is going to be on video, so anybody who misses it, rewind and catch it again. Yes. Yes, exactly. Oops, let me see.
There it is. It popped up for a second.
Oops, yeah, there we go. Okay, awesome. I to be honest, Nick, I don't think 62 is a stretch. I don't. I have almost 54,000 followers on LinkedIn. If 60 people this week just bought a box, I have 53,000 connections. Come on, people.
Don't do that to me, but yeah.
Well, they're watching. I hope
they're watching us. Listen, even if you don't want the box yourself personally, this is what I tell people all the time. Order a box. You can cancel anytime too. It's a subscription-based thing where it runs every month. But if you get the first box and you can cancel. I'm not going to be heartbroken about it. But you'll get some of the items and figure most boxes are going to, even the $19.99 box is probably going to have anywhere between 5 to 10 items in it, because we're going to be breaking it down. Now, the more expensive box, like the $49 box, will have even more stuff in it because it's going to have more value in there. So as you go up in value with the boxes, you get more value in the products. So that's what I tell people. That's why there's so many selections, because I have a guy that does axes that he sells for $149, right? But he gets into me, and then I'm going to put that in a box. So, you think about it, you might get an axe in a box. So you never know. So, but the point is, even if you're out there, you just want to try one box, just to try it out, then just go sign up for one box, try it out, see what you think. And if nothing else, become an affiliate for me, and then you can sell and make a little bit of money helping us sell the boxes. And then on top of that, make us get more subscriptions. Because the bottom line is this, Kat, I tell you about, all it does is help the other fellow veteran vendors that I'm helping. It's not really, it's helping me, but it's only helping me because I'm able to help other people. That's kind of how I look at it. It's not helping me.
You're
now
just channeling.
Right now, I can say I'm really helping even more people because now I'm helping all these vendors to sell their products to people and get their products in. Because like I tell my vendors, it's different to say you're selling something and send them an email or send them a Facebook ad, but it's when they got it in their hand and they got their hands on your product, then they're going to, and then they got that card, so hey, check their website. I go on the website, oh, let me see what else they got for sale. And then boom, potential customer for you. And that's what I'm trying to drive for them. Is just, I want to get your product in front of people who might not know where your website is because they just don't think about candles or don't think about soap, in that moment. But then all of a sudden they got it in a box. Like, let me check this out. So that's the point.
Yeah. Can I offer some recommendations since you haven't started delivering yet?
Of course you can.
Okay, so I haven't received the box. I don't know what getting the box would be, but I'm telling you one thing that I have she's not a client yet, but she's a potential client. And she had the best call with me. And she said, packaging is the whole bomb. She gets more reorders because of how she packages, meaning that extra touch, that extra note, I'm just planting a seed for you.
No, here's the thing. See, I've had a conversation with just like that because guess what my thing. So this box right here, you see that it's pretty much full, right?
Yep.
The filler for my box is red, white, and blue stars.
Oh, nice. I love that.
The little peanut. And then there'll be every single box that goes out, there'll be a personal note from me saying thank you for supporting us and appreciate all your. So every single box that goes out will have a personal note for me signed by me saying, we appreciate your business, especially for all these vendors. So thank you so much for supporting the veterans in this community and things that are done. So yeah, they're going to get all that personal touch from me because I do that anyway. Because everybody who's been on my podcast, listen, every single person that comes on my podcast, they get an individually numbered coin from me.
Oh, I love that. I want to be on your podcast.
Yeah, you do. Then you get a coin.
I love coins.
Plus, they get a personal letter from me with our logo on it.
Nice.
Plus, they get a personal thank you card, right? So they get all this from me.
You are awesome.
Right? So they see it. I send them a personal thank you note, and then I sign the inside. I'll write up here, say, thanks so much for being on my podcast, Kat. I appreciate you. Love you, blah, blah. And then here's your coin. And then, boom, you get a coin in the mail. Everybody's been on my podcast that returns an email from me when I ask for their address. They all get a coin. Because some of my veteran buddies, they have a little slow about answering emails, but that's all right. But they get a coin because I know how much of a personal impact that has on customers when they get something personal from the owner or the business itself, just saying thank you. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm actually having thank you cards made up for combat boxes to say thank you. And then later on, I'm going to have coins made from combat boxes. So when they make contact, whatever, yes, there's going to be a lot of, and I appreciate you telling me that. And all you veterans out there that listen, that's a huge thing with any product you sell. If there's a personal thank you and there's something like Kat saying, even a personal wrapping of things or whatever, and you put the effort, people notice that effort. And then they're more motivated to work with you because they know you're taking the time and care to put the stuff that you're selling them in the proper way and it's getting to them right and all that. So yeah, I agree with you 1,000%, Kat. I think that's the most impactful thing you can do as a business owner is make sure they get something personal from you to say thank you for their business. So that's very important.
That is amazing. I love it. And again, don't think about it as this is a product for yourself because I do know that I have family members who have bought stuff and then they send it to their veteran uncle, aunt, cousin.
Yeah, because every single product, like I said, you get that combat box, you get that thermos. I got those bullets. Look over behind I can't really see it on the thing right here, behind my shoulder, right over there.
Yep.
Those are all bullets. Some of them say Marines on them, some of them say Navy on them. So, because when people sign up on our combat box, when you sign up, it asks you if you're a veteran, and if you are, what branch were you in?
Nice.
So, if you signed up and said, yep, I was a Marine, blah, 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 then guess what? When I send that bullet thermos to you, it might be the one that says U.S. Marines on it. You see what I'm saying? Because I know or I know your Army or Navy or whatever. So I can specialize and individualize it for you. So that we're going to take so much time and effort into this to make sure that our customers are so happy with their products. It's not even going to be funny. I mean, I literally, the people I hire are going to be really painstakingly like, this has got to be perfect. Every time we send a box, everything's got to be perfect. So that's what we're going for.
Okay, so the goal is at least 60 subscriptions a week. I know you can do it, Nick. I can't wait to touch base with you and then find out how you're doing. Okay, so this is wonderful. I appreciate it. We're wrapping on our time.
Yep.
Again, for all the social media, I will drop the links on all the posts and everything so that people have access. I did message on most of them, your website URL and your email. And then if it was on the video, if you just now tuned in, just rewind and catch it from the beginning, because this is a really good opportunity to pay it forward and really support your veteran community who has, they risk their life for you. So why not? Why not?
We all wrote a check at one point. Yep. So there you go.
Right. That's right. Okay. Thank you so much, Nick. Anything else you want to close with?
I just want to say thank you to you, Kat, and your whole team. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you having me on. And it's just, you're a wonderful human being. I just love that I know you and that you're part of my life. So thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And for everybody else, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And until next time, you got this, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Stand Out and Grow. Check out all the notes and links at www.standoutandgrow.com. I am so thankful to you for helping this show continue to grow. I want to keep producing content that you want to hear, so please leave me some feedback. I look forward to bringing you more resources and information to help your business stand out and grow. Please follow us on social media and make sure you follow this podcast so you can learn more about helping your business stand out, survive, succeed, and grow. Until next time, you got this. adBidtise helps businesses stand out and grow with affordable advertising options. We will help you make good business decisions so you can save money and not just throw it against the wall to see if it sticks. Get your free strategic advertising analysis today so you can see the opportunities to stand out and grow your business. Visit www.standoutandgrow.com offers page to learn more.